Breathing into your body, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just allow yourself to feel the tension and breathe into the tension. Relax your shoulders. Take some deeper breaths than you've taken all day. Exhaling with sound. For when we exhale with sound, it helps to regulate our nervous system. Reminding us that we are safe. Loved and supported regardless of what we've been through in our lives. Today is the new moon in Scorpio. Are you feeling it? Scorpio is about death, transformation, rebirth, and sexuality. So if you have been feeling suppressed in any sort of way, Scorpio new moon will help bring up those repressed emotions. And my intention for you watching this video is for you to receive and be able to transmute and let go of I feel like I said that in reverse. Let go of whatever has been burdening you, whatever's been repressed, and be able to hear, feel, see, know its true message, and for it to transmute gently and rapidly with ease, to bring further peace and love, and to help you reclaim your power back in your life in this present moment. So as you're continuing to breathe in, I do invite you to continue focusing on consciously breathing as much as you can throughout this video, because the deeper you breathe, the more you'll receive, and the more consciously you are, the more effortlessly this transmission and energy healing will flow for you. Now this is a very different video to what I have done before, and I'm just trusting this new energy and this new flow in this new moon in Scorpio. So feel free to close your eyes or keep them open, whatever feels right for you. If you need to sway or move in any sort of way, just allow your body to follow its own natural rhythm. The body always knows. The body teaches us so much, and it wants to share so much with us. Sometimes we're just a little bit blocked off or too busy or whatever it is to be able to listen. So give yourself this time to really tune in and listen to your body. So lately we've been receiving a lot of heart and throat clearing, and I feel that this is further activating, or this has been further activating our crown and our third eye, clearing out all the debris to really make way for the new energies that are here and that are coming in with the new age of Aquarius, helping us shift out of our old patterns, the old mold, the old 3D structure and foundation, and bringing in our crystalline energy and activating our light body so that we can ascend to 4th, 5th and above dimensions. I won't get too much into that. So everyone is going to be on different levels, depths, wavelengths watching this video, and wherever you are is perfect for you, and you're here for a reason. You have been magnetized on Magnetizing Monday for a reason, and I just love how Spirit continues to pleasantly surprise us along our journey and continue to attract beautiful, heartwarming connections and deep support and the deepest healing that we have known so far. And though sometimes it is incredibly challenging and turbulent, I do believe that it is all happening for us, for our greatest good in the bigger picture. Sometimes we just need to zoom out to be able to see that. Being in nature, allowing ourselves to receive the sun's light and be open to creator energy flowing through us as the pure vessel that we are, divinely connected from creator through our I am presence, which is who we are and our purpose and why we've come to be here, through our basic chakras and connecting us into Gaia's life force energy. You might even begin to, or maybe you've crossed paths with a meditation that is about connecting your roots, sinking them deep into Gaia's life force energy and feeling her love and her nurturing support, how much we are one with her and her heart. It is a beautiful meditation that helps ground and center our being. And I'm being called to, again, feel free to close your eyes or open them. And just take some deep breaths and exhale with sound if you haven't already been continuing to do that. And keep breathing as you connect to Creator and our life force energy, inviting our vitality to increase and to expand and radiate. And in this space, I invite you to let go of anything that has served its purpose, any old patterns, values, limiting beliefs, attitudes that have served their purpose, and you can be thankful and appreciative for them coming into your life and to getting you to where you are now. I just invite you to lovingly let go and release any fragmented aspects of other people's souls that you have collected, and allow them to go back to source or their original place of being, wherever will benefit them most, cleansed, renewed, and refreshed. You might even feel your body becoming lighter as you breathe and exhale with sound. parts of people that you've held on for the longest time, giving it back to them or to source, allowing them to float away like bubbles back to where they belong best. And in this moment, I invite you to take some more gentle breaths as you feel the parts of your soul coming back to you that have been fragmented, that you're ready for and able and willing to integrate after they've been purified, cleansed and renewed. Receiving them gently, lovingly, and this can be from past, present or future lifetimes, because they don't happen in a linear way. Through your mouth, calling your soul back into full presence, connected to your highest path and timeline, where the highest, lightest, brightest and most vibrant vibrations are available to you in every new moment of now. It is completely up to you whether you continue to do what you've always done before, or you lean into the unknown and make healthful choices. In front of me, I have 3 beautiful decks, and the Inner Child Oracle has been asking me to start with it first, so I'm going to do that. And as I'm doing this, I call in our ancestors, the custodians of this land that have made it possible for us to be here today, and acknowledging them and their sacrifice that they made, respecting the past, the present and the future, and how much we weave our energies and connect with these beautiful beings every day, some of us consciously and some of us unconsciously. We give respect to elders past, present and emerging, and for those of us who are stepping into that elder position after our initiations. And we call in any other benevolent beings, archangels, ETs, elementals, gods and goddesses, deities that we resonate with, that we've been working with, and we are incredibly appreciative of, to receive clear guidance and to feel their presence when they're near, to know the true message even if there is illusions or delays, to know that we are exactly where we are meant to be. So a whole bunch of cards just came out. I'm going to do that again. Actually, usually I would do that again. However, I'm going to briefly go through them. Okay, we have our I am presence, and I was saying that before in the meditation. It is the, what was I saying? Well, it is the bridge between us and Creator. It is our path and purpose, and it is who we are and who we've come to be in this body, in this lifetime. Okay. So our focus within the next coming month, according to these cards and spirit guiding, is to focus on fun, playful ways to exercise, which will really help increase our vitality and help shift any stagnant negative energy that is in our body that is really ready to come out. And we've been going through so much transmutation, so much transformation this year, for reasons I'm sure astrology would tell us. However, I don't need to go into that because for starters, I'm not technically an astrologer, and I don't feel to go down that path right now either. So focusing on exercise and fun, playful ways to move stagnant energy, even if it is a few minutes of shaking each day, it's still going to benefit you. Spirit really wants us to move and allow our cells to light up and be enlivened. Some of us have been stagnant for too long, and maybe that served its purpose, or it served its purpose as it was. Now we're really being encouraged, and I think if you're like me, you've been feeling it for a few months now, to really get back into movement through fun and play. So because this is the inner child oracle as well, what is it that you used to do when you were a child that was playful and fun and exercise at the same time? I'll leave that with you. So we have fun as well. I'm going to put that with exercise. Sacredness. Now, I don't know if you can see these cards. It says, respect your inner and outer awe and beauty. When we make time to create a sacred space, a sanctuary for us to really come back to ourselves, especially with the craziness, the busyness, the loudness of the world, it can be really challenging sometimes to know how we truly feel, what we think, what we feel, what we believe, and what our attitude truly is, without the cloudy or muddled perception and energies of other people and the world influencing our energy fields. So with this as well, I feel it's really important to make time to do energy healing or to see an energy healer. In this time, when we come back to ourselves, we're letting go and we're unlearning what isn't meant for us anymore, and we are embracing what is. Spirit wants you to celebrate. This is the card of celebration. It says, celebrate each moment of your life. I also feel Spirit is celebrating those who have been going through some really major shifts in their life lately, and I also feel that is the light at the end of the tunnel. Spirit is saying, congratulations, you've made it, and if you feel that you're not quite there yet, it's okay, it is coming. There is no right or wrong way to do things unless we are disvaluing, is that a word? Discrediting or living disempowered. If we are continuously choosing to unhealthy behaviors and we know that it isn't working and we're continuing to do so anyway, then perhaps there is a slight chance that it is assisting you to get to the point where you need so that you can break through. And other time, actually, yeah, that is how I feel about that after everything that I've experienced and watched other people experience. Sometimes, and I remember when I was going through another spiritual awakening in 2013, and I was noticing that I was creating the same patterns over and over and over again, and I wasn't yet able to break through it, and it was causing so much frustration. And the big message from the universe at that time was patience, and patience, and patience, and patience, and patience. And I swear I got so frustrated hearing the word patience until I found a different space in my body or in my mind, in my heart, where I was like, okay, I cannot control what's going on. I'm going to surrender and allow Spirit to guide me. And every time we do that, it is so much less burden on our body, our mind, our heart, and our spirit when we can just trust when to let go and when to flow, when to surrender. And for those of you who are being celebrated right now with all your accomplishments, Spirit acknowledging you, I feel that you have learnt that lesson and have integrated it deeply into your being. So congratulations. And yes, every day is a day to celebrate. We don't need to wait for special occasions. We can celebrate every moment because we are alive. And though sometimes that doesn't feel like enough, it really is. If all you do in the day when you're really struggling is just breathe, let go and receive, that is all that you need to do. And remember that you can ask for support, and that support is always going to be here for you. Now, this is one of my favorite cards, it's the Wish card. There's a beautiful unicorn wearing this beautiful golden tiara, and it's the Wish card. So it says positive expectations with a clear mind and heart. Now, when I was younger, I used to feel that I could only make one wish at a time, or there's like this limited amount of wishes. And I guess we have also been taught that from movies like Aladdin, where the genie can only give 3 wishes, for example. The thing is, when I was first making my soul alchemy sprays, for those of you who don't know, is basically an aura spray that helps transmute anything negative, dense, and includes clearing entities on you into the brightest vibration available for you in each moment. And I have a very deep ancestral clearing energy that goes through that, as well as 9 layers of protection, and it really just helps you come back to who you are and remembering who you are and being able to implement those healthy actions because of what I've programmed in it, with more ease, as opposed to creating the same past over and over again. And when I first made that spray, I wanted to call it Wishes in a Bottle, because it felt like it was this access to never-ending wishes. And during the first, actually I think it was one of the second sprays that I made, I ended up capturing a rainbow portal. The first one, I captured a rainbow, and that was the day that I knew that I needed to create a spray from this beautiful rainbow dyed flower that I had in my hand. And the second time, when I put the spray out in the day and the evening to when I took it back in, there was 2 rainbows. Oh, it was incredible. So I wanted to call it Wishes in a Bottle. And back to the point at hand, this is the wish card. So what that means is you have the ability to make unlimited wishes as well. And what I learned within the last few years and on my journey is that when we make a wish from our heart, and it is truly, and we are very clear about our intention and what it is that we would actually receive by having this wish come true, it manifests in its own divine timing. And the wild thing is that I've had visions for years and years, especially over the last 11 years, about my life now as it is, and the different components and the people that I've met, and seeing through their eyes as well in some of my visions, which I'll go into another day perhaps. And even the vision board that I created in 2020, Spirit said, this is going to come through over the next 5 years. And I was like, wow, okay. Nearly everything on the outside of the rainbow that I created my vision board has actually come true in ways that I thought I would be waiting a lot longer to do. So it just goes to show that these days the energy is moving so much more rapidly than it was 10 years ago, and it's fascinating to experience and to watch so many people making incredible breakthroughs and having their spiritual awakening and moving through all these energies rapidly in ways that I didn't even know were possible. And it's just incredible to witness. So if you're vibing with the wish card, I invite you to perhaps make a vision board, or even just now after this video, sit with yourself, and because it is the new moon as well, where we plant the seeds of what we wish to manifest. And it's not about connecting to something that isn't already there. It's already there. It's about bridging the gap to it and saying, hey universe, I'm actually ready for this to manifest in my life now, and or when it's divinely right for me. So there you go. I will pull a card from my Mystic Dreamer deck as well. I haven't been on video in a while. And it's actually really lovely. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Here we see a woman clutching onto one of the pentacles, which is, I guess you could say, all that she loves and values. And in this card, actually in this moment, I feel she's also holding on to her self-worth. So even though the whole world feels twisted around her, she is wearing, she's actually not wearing tattered clothing. I was going to say she was wearing tattered clothing. It's a good reminder for me and for those of you who do tarot that the way we perceive images, even though it's the same image every time, can look differently in our mind, and we can also see things in our mind's eye. So I am just going to pause and feel into this card. I'm feeling really drawn to the bench that she's sitting on, where there's two women beside a big pentacle, and instead of sitting on, so in my mind right now, that is an altar. I was going to say it was a throne. Instead of sitting on it, she's sitting just below it, and she's holding on to what she loves and values and what is precious to her. She's also been taking really good care of her body, her mind, and her spirit, and she's just waiting for the next phase to begin. I also feel that there's a little bit of grieving and, oh, there's a lot of grieving. I just got a lot of emotions come up to my eyes. So some of you may be feeling that you have been grieving a lot and that you're still moving through grief, and especially on a new moon, it is the darkest. If the moon represents our emotions, and when it's fully illuminated, we're able to see, hear, feel everything, and everything is lit up, then when it is the dark moon, which is the day before the new moon, during the new moon and after, that is the time where our fears, doubts, insecurities, and all our emotions come up to the surface. Because it's dark, they feel safer to come up and to come out, to be heard and seen and felt. And this is really important for you. Will you actually make time to stop and listen to them, or will you push them back down underneath the surface, and will they get darker and scarier until the next time they come up? This is also why having a professional reading, whether it is with me or someone else that you resonate with, is really helpful, because I feel it's such an honor and a pleasure to walk with someone through their darkness and to help them come out the other side feeling even better than they have in a while, and more connected to themselves than maybe they have felt in their entire lives. It's a big call, I know. Okay. 4 is also the number of foundation, stability, and I'm also hearing solidarity. I feel it comes from sitting with ourselves through the darkness and really loving ourselves through it all and supporting ourselves through it all. I feel like a lot of people have been doing this by themselves and have come to the point where they're actually ready to receive the love and support from other people as well, in ways that you haven't received before, in ways that your inner child has been needing, desiring, and craving for such a long time, and now you're ready. Now you're ready to receive it after grieving and letting go of the past and what has served its purpose. Feel very strong goddess energy coming through as well. And the beautiful thing is that when we do the work to heal ourselves, to remember who we are, to enjoy life more, to experience greater ease and beautiful uplifting connections, we get to be the gift that keeps on giving. We get to pass that on to other people, and that does make the world a better place. Everything that we do radiates and ripples out there and amplifies and enhances and brightens our reality. We get to be the light in the dark for other people when they need it the most too. And if you feel that you don't have the energy or the time or the resources, and you plain don't want to, listen to yourself and come back to your sacred space, your sacredness, until you feel ready to help or to come from a place where your cup is full and overflowing too. And one more card. We have the Judgment card. Immediately I hear Judgment Day, and stop judging yourself so harshly, because is it actually serving you, or isn't it? I feel this also has to do with what I was just talking about with the Four of Pentacles, and so to add on from that, I would say It's also about facing your fears and remembering that you aren't who you used to be, and you don't have those same people in your life that you used to have. You are a different person in this moment, and you are in your God Goddess self. Here we have Hermes, the winged messenger. So it's time to rise above the ghosts of your past and to embrace living in a more empowered way. This is also about karmic clearing and really tapping into your magic and medicine so that you can be the embodiment of what you've come here to do and be, and to express yourself creatively in the ways that perhaps you have repressed yourself or allowed others to repress you in the past. Life isn't black and white as we have been taught to believe. And as you connect to yourself and what you truly believe in your sacred space, when you're unaffected by other people's energies, thoughts, beliefs, values, and all the screaming that's happening in the world right now, you get to find what you love and value, what you believe in, and you get to find that middle ground between the extremes you've been flopping to and from for your whole life, because that's what we've been shown by society, by our family, etc. So there's a lot of karma clearing and a lot of balancing here. I just saw this breeze or this wind come through and just begin to clear begin to like spiral around people and clear that energy and shift that through the winds of change is what I call them. Okay, and the other message here is to, through focusing on your self-care, you make the world a better place. I think I also touched on that before. So stop making yourself feel guilty. Let go of the need to feel guilty. Let go of the need to feel bad, and allow yourself your own love, affection, time, and energy to focus on you and what you love and what you need before you go out there and focus on other people. And if you have a 9-to-5 job, then create at least a couple of hours on the weekend for yourself instead of putting that time and energy toward other people, and see how much that can change and shift your entire reality when you actually validate yourself, acknowledge how far you've come, give yourself the time to breathe, to feel the suppressed emotions that have been coming up, that have been there, demanding your attention or just playing out in ways that maybe haven't served you because you haven't given them the time of day. And I just felt to draw this card, even though I said it's going to be the last card, the Death card. And so yes, back to the grieving. There can be grieving, especially when we are going through a spiritual awakening. It can feel like the death of the old self. And sometimes we might want to bargain or want things to stay the same, or try to change what's already been put in motion. However, it's meant to be this way. And the more we can surrender to it and stop fighting, the quicker we can feel that ease and that peace exactly where we are. Because there's always going to be challenges, problems, and gifts, no matter what part of life we're going through. And what's coming through at the moment right now is to be true to yourself to have that honest reflection. And you can only do that by coming back to yourself and giving yourself that time and space. So that was a really big transmission and about 40-ish minutes of energy healing, of you receiving energy healing if you have watched this video up until now. I do have a tarot aftercare email that I send people, especially because I do energy healing and just giving tips and tricks of how to help ground yourself, how to integrate what you have received, tools and techniques that I have learned over the last 20 years that have really been lifesavers and have been such incredibly valuable aspects of my own journey that I would really love to share with other people. And all I need is your email if you're interested. I am also collecting emails, so if you only want the tarot aftercare document and that is it, no more emails from me, please let me know and I will only send you that one document. Because I respect you and your privacy and your boundaries, and I feel it's incredibly important to do so. So I trust you have enjoyed this video, and I'm really appreciative of your time and energy, because you could have been doing anything else in the last 40 minutes. You chose to be here with me, and that means the world to me. Thank you. And in case you aren't going to receive the tarot aftercare, I just want to share a couple of things. Please drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. I'm even feeling I need to drink a lot of water right now. There's a lot of energy moving through and out of your body as well as into your body, depending on what stage of progression you're at. So please drink lots of water and make time to go and stand on the earth and receive the sun's light, or receive the energy that is out there at the time that you're watching this video. And be gentle with yourself. You are loved, you are supported, you are deeply valued and appreciated. Thank you for being you. Thank you for coming to Earth at this tumultuous time and remembering who you are and being the colors you wish to see in the world. I love you. Bye for now.